Hello and welcome to the Way TV Charity Network. I'm Meri Crouley. You know, in January of 2014, the Way TV went to Park Cities, Utah to be part of the Sundance Film Festival. We had such an amazing time there. There were so many different films that were being screened and people that were there, and I interviewed so many different actresses and producers, directors, and even publicists. And you're going to hear and see some of those clips today. You're going to see that such an amazing group of people has come to Hollywood and be a part of the new renaissance that's taking place in film and part of what the Way TV Charity Network is doing around the world.
For you music lovers out there, we've got Jared Blake, who was actually on the very first season of The Voice. And he's here at the Way TV Charity Network, and he's going to, actually, he's got 6 kids. Jared, you have 6 kids?
I do. I have 6 kids. We're not sure how that happens, but they're there.
And so, you know, you love children, I presume.
I do. I mean, that's the reason we got to talking to you guys about the benefit that you're doing. Obviously, just feeding 6 kids, it's an automatic relate, you know, to any sort of feeding anyone. And so we try to do as many benefits as we can with children, especially any sort of hunger sort of thing we do. So we're excited to see what you guys are all about and start working with you.
Great. Well, now tell the viewers a little bit about, so you were on The Voice, and explain what The Voice is, maybe for some people in the different parts of the world that don't know what The Voice is.
Right. Well, The Voice was a show on NBC. It's mainly known for Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, CeeLo Green, Christina Aguilera, and it's where the contestants come in and they sing with the coach's back turned to them, and they have to pick them based off of just their voice instead of their appearance and their look and all that kind of thing. And I was on the first season of The Voice with Blake Shelton was my coach, and we made it pretty far on there, and it's been a good thing.
Well, so can you sing one little line for us?
One little line? I'm actually going to sing here in just a few minutes, but let's see. One of the if you were to Google the show. One of the songs that you would pull up would be, let's see here. Is there any edit on this? Or?
Yes.
Yes, good. One of them would be, I've been roaming around, I was looking down, and all I see. That was.
Oh, wow. So, you know, there's people that are listening that really want to get into, you know, the music industry. What would you tell that one watching?
Don't do it unless you have to. It's not for the weak of heart. You know, if I joke with people when they come. I live in Nashville, and when they get to town, they're like, "Hey, do you have any advice for me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you can think of anything else that doesn't make you want to slash your wrist, go do that, because it's a lot easier. You don't get in this for the fame. You don't get into it for the money. If that happens, that's great, but you got to do it for the love of it, because it's not easy."
So now you're here at the Sundance Film Festival. We're actually at the Echo Lounge. You're going to be singing in just a little bit, but we'll probably get some footage of that as well. But I wanted to ask you, what are you doing now since The Voice?
Well, it's been incredible since The Voice, because it was such a big show. It kind of put us nationwide, and we've been touring nationwide, actually even internationally. We've got our first single out this last year. We charted this year for on our first singles. We've been excited about that, and we're getting ready to release the new single in 2014, new videos and new tour and everything. So,
what is the name of the song that charted this year?
Countrified.
Okay. So is it more of a country style?
Yeah, it's actually in country. I'm in the country genre. The way the label and everybody compares, it's kind of a cross between Johnny Cash and Guns N' Roses. So.
Okay. Awesome. And so one final comment, you know, you want to help kids. What would you say to the Way TV if people want to donate? You know, I know that you're a voice. You've been on The Voice. You've got a heart. You've got a sound. This is what I'm sensing. I believe that there's people watching that are really impressed by what you carry and who you are. And, you know, what the Way TV Network does is we do feed children around the world, in particular in the Middle East. For those watching, I feel just give them a little soundbite.
Well, you know, we talk about it actually in the band, because you're traveling constantly. And I feel like as artists grow, they seem to get away from who they are. And so it's something that we talk about with the band a lot, about just what's going on in the world. And I feel like most of the population never stops to do that, really. Everyone kind of gets caught up, and myself included. You kind of get caught up in your bills, your stuff, your things, and you forget that there's a whole world out there that even in our bad times, we have it so much better than most people when you look over the entire world. And I just want to encourage people to think about that, you know, and if you don't know much about it, just Google it. It's really easy to find and see how good you actually have it. And maybe that'll encourage you to give back a little bit to help others, you know.
Well, and thank you for coming to the Way TV charity. And you could actually go online and give a donation by going to www.thewaytvcharity.com and give a donation so we can help feed people in other parts of the world. And we don't need to feed Blake's children. He's already got 6. I think you're doing a good job. Thanks for coming, Blake.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Way TV Charity Network. Wasn't those some great interviews with such talented actresses and musicians, and you know, there was producers and people that just want to make a difference in the media today. You know, if you have an event or a premiere or something that you would like the Way TV Charity to come and be a part of, and let us know if you like the program or want to be a part of an up-and-coming event. Thanks for watching the Way TV Charity Network, and hope to see you soon.